Wilhelm Reich's Concept of Orgone Energy by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. Wilhelm Reich, 1897 to 1957, was an Austrian psychoanalyst and psychiatrist who is best known for his controversial theories on orgone energy and its connection to human emotions and health. He was a student of Sigmund Freud and initially worked within the field of psychoanalysis before developing his own unique approach to understanding the mind-body connection. The groundbreaking concept of orgone energy, which Reich developed in the early to mid-20th century, has generated significant interest and debate within the scientific and academic communities. Reich's work on orgone energy has had a lasting impact on fields such as psychology, biology and physics. To understand Wilhelm Reich's concept of orgone energy, it is essential to consider its origins and the intellectual context in which it emerged. Reich, who was trained in psychoanalysis under Sigmund Freud, began to develop his ideas about orgone energy in the 1930s. His interest in the concept was influenced by his work with patients and his observations of the role of sexual energy in psychological functioning. Reich's early research into the nature of human sexuality and its relationship to psychological health laid the groundwork for his later exploration of orgone energy. Reich's concept of orgone energy is based on the idea that there is a universal life force that pervades the cosmos and is fundamental to all living organisms. He believed that this energy, which he termed orgone, is similar to what he called bioenergy or biological energy. According to Reich, orgone energy is present in the atmosphere and is also found in the human body. He proposed that disturbances in the flow and balance of orgone energy within the body could lead to physical and psychological ailments. Parallels have been drawn between Reich's orgone energy and the Hindu concept of prana. However, orgone energy, as conceptualized by Wilhelm Reich, is not exactly the same as prana. While both orgone energy and prana are believed to be life forces that permeate the universe and living beings, they come from different cultural and philosophical traditions. Prana is a concept from Hindu philosophy and is often associated with breath, energy flow and the life force within all living beings. On the other hand, orgone energy is a term coined by Wilhelm Reich in the context of psychoanalysis and the study of human emotions and behaviour, in addition to manipulating weather patterns. Despite some similarities in their conceptualization as vital energies, orgone and prana have distinct origins and applications in their respective belief systems. Reich's theoretical framework for orgone energy drew from diverse sources, including his background in psychoanalysis, his interest in Eastern philosophy such as Taoism and yoga, and his engagement with the work of other scientists and thinkers. He sought to integrate his understanding of orgone energy with his broader theories of human psychology and social dynamics, proposing that the regulation of orgone energy was essential for individual well-being and societal harmony. One of the most controversial aspects of Wilhelm Reich's work on orgone energy is the question of empirical evidence. Reich conducted numerous experiments and clinical observations in an attempt to demonstrate the existence and properties of orgone energy. He developed devices called orgone accumulators, also known as orgone boxes, which he claimed could concentrate and harness orgone energy for therapeutic purposes. Reich also explored the effects of orgone energy on weather patterns, leading to his proposal of cloudbusters that could purportedly manipulate atmospheric orgone energy to influence precipitation. Reich's development and marketing of orgone boxes led to conflict with the authorities in the US. Reich's promotion of orgone energy and its supposed healing properties led to conflicts with the US Food and Drug Administration, the FDA. The FDA viewed Reich's claims as unscientific and potentially harmful, leading to legal actions against him. Reich's refusal to comply with regulations and restriction on the sale and distribution of orgone devices further exacerbated the situation. Ultimately, the controversy surrounding orgone energy and Reich's defiance of the authorities contributed to his prosecution and imprisonment. He died in prison. Reich's claims about orgone energy and the efficacy of orgone accumulators and cloudbusters have been met with scepticism and criticism from the scientific community. Critics have pointed to methodological flaws in Reich's research, as well as the lack of reproducible results and the absence of a coherent theoretical framework that could account for the properties of orgone energy. Despite these challenges, some researchers have continued to investigate the concept of orgone energy, seeking to explore its potential relevance to fields such as biophysics and complementary medicine. The legacy of Wilhelm Reich's concept of orgone energy continues to be a topic of interest and debate in contemporary scholarship. While Reich's specific claims about orgone energy have not been widely accepted within mainstream science, his work has inspired ongoing discussions about the nature of life force, subtle energies, and holistic approaches to health and well-being. Some proponents of alternative and complementary medicine have drawn on Reich's ideas in developing therapeutic practices that aim to address the purported imbalances of bioenergetic forces within the body. In addition, Reich's concept of orgone energy has been influential in the fields of art and culture, particularly within the context of the countercultural movements of the 1960s and 1970s. Artists, writers and activists have engaged with the symbolism and imagery of orgone energy, incorporating it into their exploration of human consciousness, sexuality and social transformation. The enduring fascination with Reich's concept of orgone energy reflects its status as a provocative and enigmatic idea that continues to spark imagination and inquiry. Some proponents of Wilhelm Reich's concept of orgone energy believe that Neolithic burial mounds could potentially function as orgone batteries due to their shape and construction materials. These ancient structures, built with stones and earth and raised over a grave, are thought to have the ability to accumulate and radiate orgone energy. This theory suggests that design and alignment of Neolithic burial mounds may have been intentionally created to harness and amplify this supposed life force energy, serving a spiritual or practical purpose for the ancient societies that constructed them. Wilhelm Reich's concept of orgone energy stands as a complex and contested contribution to the history of ideas about the nature of life and the human experience. While his specific claims about orgone energy have not gained widespread scientific acceptance, the concept remains a subject of ongoing interest and interpretation. Whether viewed as a visionary breakthrough or a pseudo-scientific curiosity, Reich's work on orgone energy invites us to grapple with fundamental questions about the interplay of mind, body and the natural world. As scholars and practitioners continue to explore the frontiers of human potential and healing, the legacy of Wilhelm Reich's concept of orgone energy will endure as a testament to the enduring quest for understanding and transformation.